welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Julie and I'm the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Today we are August 2nd and it is just about 11 a.m. I am, as always, so happy to have you here and I hope that you really love and enjoy the podcast. If you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button underneath so you don't miss out on any of my fun videos. We're just going to dive right in today. So I have 3 pairs of finished socks, 2 sweaters. It has been a very heavy knitting time. I've been loving just the mindless knits and something really fun and simple. So I just can't wait to share them all with you. You can find me both on Instagram and Ravelry as Julianne Knitter, and I always try to link about everything down below this video. The first finished object that I have to share with you all was a work in progress on the last podcast. I since then actually uploaded a fun YouTube video that is the box of socks video. I will link it below. And I am attempting to knit both me and my husband a box of socks by the end of the year for Christmas. So that includes 12 pairs of socks each. I will be cranking a lot of these with my sock machine. So creating these snake tubes and then cutting in for the heels, toes, and cuffs. So throughout the designs and things, I want to use up some stash, some of those beautiful skeins of yarn, and knit up some fun socks. So if you want more details on that, definitely check out that YouTube video. I even go through some of the yarn that I've chosen, and all of that for the box of socks. So the first pair I finished for my husband was a work in progress on the last episode. This is a pair of socks that is the main color, which is called We Don't Talk About Bruno from Annie Parrain. And both socks are done. And then I used Knit Picks Hawthorne in Cattail for the heels, toes, and cuffs. I really do think that I went perfect with this one. I knit this with a 2.5 millimeter needle because I do find that Knit Picks is, the Hawthorne is a thicker weight of yarn. And yeah, so I just did a 2x2. Beautiful, beautiful skein of yarn. I really love how these turned out. So pair number 1 for my husband is done. The second pair of socks was cranked out in a tube on the last podcast. And I finished cutting in for the heels, toes, and cuffs. This is called Under the Sea and Coral Reef sock set. It's actually a sock set we have in the shop right now. I think I only have 4 sock sets left. So this one is dyed by Heather of Craftnutyarns and comes with this fun pink mini. I've also knit this one for my husband. So I picked up with a 2.25 millimeter needle, did a fun 2x2 cuff, and then I did just 2 rows of that pink before binding off, pink heel, and just the normal toe. Absolutely love how this looks. This yarn knit up, it's just pretty. So this is going to be his pair number 2 in his box of socks. So for my husband right now, we have 2 that are done. The next pair of socks, I might try to put this on the sock blocker. For the month of August, we have the Dyer of the Month in the Patreon group. And this is Whitney of MoonGlow. She designed the Yarntini sock set, which is the Olivine Daydream and this fun purple. So both socks are done. And I just did the top from the Oh So Basic original collection. I just thought it was super cute, kind of doing like little peaks rather than just a plain ribbing up here. And then for the toe, what I did was I started decreasing with the green and then halfway I changed it to the purple. So it kind of creates like this cute little midway change. I really think that's adorable. And I did the same thing on this sock. Again, 2.25 millimeter needle. So this sock set, you can only grab it in the Patreon group right now. So if you are DK weight tier and up, you will get an exclusive link to be able to purchase this sock set from Whitney. So this is part of the Dyer of the Month program that we have in the Patreon group. Also, I wanted to mention the Patreon group. There is a ton of amazing things happening if you want to go and join. We have a fun private Discord group, which is pretty much a big chat platform. We have over 100 knitters in there. We just started for the month of August. We started the book club, so we chose together a book that we are reading for the month of August. We are also having a knit along, which is Finish Your Whips for the month of August. So that's just picking up any work in progress that you have. We're not picky. Even if you want to finish a toe or a sleeve or whatever, I just want you to clear off those needles and get those project bags out, finish some projects. So that's the knit along that we have for the month of August. We have the interviews, exclusive interviews. So for the month of July, we had the incredible Chantel of Knititude. And for the month of August, we are going to have Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarns as the interview. So that is for the Aran weight tier and above for the interviews, and it is over an hour long each, and we get into some fun questions with them. It's a lot of fun, and those are pre-recorded so you can watch them at any time. Like I said, Patreon group is blowing up. Like, it is so much fun, and it's the place to be if you want to join in some extra knit-alongs, chat with other makers and knitters, and it's just a really fun group of knitters. So I hope you'll come and join us over there. And this sock set is available to purchase for this month. I also wanted to mention that the olive branch tree that I'm wearing right now is knit out of Whitney of MoonGlow in her Olivine Daydream, which is the same as this. This is going to be coming out mid-August, but will also be the August featured pattern in the Patreon group, which means that for the DK weight tier and up, this is the free pattern of the month. So if you join Patreon this month, you will get this pattern for free. So this one is going to be coming out mid-August. It's knit with fingering weight on a US 7, so it creates a very, very fun and loose fabric. For my size, I used 1.5 skeins. For the max, like the larger sizes, max yarn I think you'll need is 3 skeins of fingering weight. So it really barely uses up any yarn, which is a lot of fun. So that one is going to be coming out mid-August. So those are the 3 pairs of socks that we've finished. I've also finished up 2 garments. One of them, I don't know if I shared on the podcast. September 1st, I am going to be releasing my very first sweater course. This is something that I collaborated with my friends over at KnitPicks, and it's going to be a full course on Thinkific. So think of it like Craftsy platform where you can purchase a course and watch it and do it at your own pace. It will be video tutorials, over hour-long video tutorials showing you how to cast on and increase and split for the sleeves, like everything you need to know about knitting your very first garment. This sweater course is going to be for you. So that's releasing September 1st, and I finished the sweater. I knit this using Knit Picks Swish worsted. So for the sweater course, you will need a worsted weight yarn. And in the sweater course, you will also get the pattern, all the tutorials, tips and tricks, everything's going to be included in there. So hop on over to my newsletter to make sure that you don't miss out on this fun course. But yeah, I knit this, it's been 1.5 years in the making for this sweater course. I've teased about it here and there, and finally it is ready to be published out in the world. It's a little scary, but I'm really excited for it. I just hope that it encourages knitters to try out a garment for the first time or help with some of the techniques that you've maybe struggled with. So I'm just really, really excited for the course. And I knit this out of Dove Heather, the Swish worsted, US 6 and a US 8 for the body. Sorry about that. Whitney of MoonGlow just video chatted. So this is knit with positive ease, which means that it is larger than your bust measurement and creates this amazing, comfy, cozy, oversized sweater. So this is going to be coming out September 1st. The other garment that I finished is a one that I currently have a test knit call for. This is a brand new little sweater. I had not cast it on the last podcast. I received this yarn support from We Are Knitters from a other kit, and I asked them and decided to knit up a cute little sweater design. So this sweater is all finished. I just need to weave in the ends. And the test knit call is live right now. I knit this using We Are Knitters the baby wool, which is 100% alpaca worsted weight yarn, held double. I knit this on a US 10 and US 11. And it has these fun change of color things here. This isn't color work, but it's just a really fun little sweater. So I did a balloon sleeve. So it's like nice and cute, oversized, and then fits like perfectly here. This is knit top down, seamless around yoke, and just really, really fun. So the test knit call is live, and I'm also going to be knitting up a adult version. So this test knit is available now for the children's size, and later this week I will announce for the adult sizes. This will be a unisex pattern, which means that it'll be for men and women, and I'm having someone knit up the sample for me for the men's, and I will be knitting up the women's version in the pattern. So I really love this. So the colors here are Canyon Rose. This one is called Sand, and this one is Spotted Mauve, or Mauve, however you say that. Finished that this weekend. It took me less than a week to knit it up, and this was a bulky weight little sweater. And then I might as well move in. So I finished this one, and I'm going to be casting on another one for Claire. So this one, Chloe has already claimed it, and I decided to use the other colors. The other colors in the kit for the second sweater. So there was 5 different colors in the kit, and I used 3 of them for the first one, and I'm going to be using 2 brand new ones with Sand, which was used in the first sweater. The next one is called Gray. So this is the baby wool, 100% baby alpaca, and 123 yards per 50 grams. It's insanely soft. So incredibly soft. So we are going to have Gray, Sand, and we are going to be using Dark Salmon for the colors of the other little pullover. So this is all from We Are Knitters. Yeah, so really, really excited. The adult version is going to be knit in worsted weight, while the toddler version is knit worsted weight held double. So I'm really excited to get this on my needles, the little second one. I'm planning on casting it on today. By Friday, I should get the yarn support for the adult version. So I'm hoping to get this little tiny second sweater done, cast on the adult version on Friday, and then get that going so that they can all be done, and my family, we will have matching sweaters. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, it just started pouring rain outside. So yeah, so I'm really, really, really excited to get these sweaters going. I have this in my Fringe Supply Co. bag. So it's all in here, and I'm really excited to get it cast on. I just finished the last little pullover last night, so then it's still fresh in my head, everything, so I want to get cast on the second one. That is it for the works in progress, because I've actually finished off everything off of my needles. I am going to be casting on a few things. I do on Friday, August 5th, have the last pattern in the Hello Summer Sock Club. So that was also done behind the scenes, but I've not been able to show you guys yet. So that pair of socks is done. I'm just really excited to show you guys that pattern. the other thing that's going to be hopping on my needles very quickly. So Anna Johanna is someone that I test knit previously before. I test knit the Vaka cardigan, which I really, really loved, and I actually have here. So this is a pattern that I test knit for her. I used Knit Picks, Stroll, and a Loft. So it uses up a fingering weight yarn and a mohair or surrey for the stripes. And I knit this up last year. She has then decided to come out with a little version. Well, I just knew I needed to test knit it for the girls. So I actually got the girls to go in my stash and I asked them to pick out a skein of mohair or surrey with a speckled or tonal skein of yarn. And they definitely have different personalities. I'll tell you that. Chloe decided to choose this set from Artistic Lily, who sadly no longer dyes yarn anymore. But this is her frog belly color and her frog belly on surrey. So, really beautiful. I love, love, love. I've been looking for something perfect to knit these two with, and I just think an adorable cardigan is going to be really cute. So it's the same colorway. This is on her Gotta Have Shawls fingering, which is 400 yards, 100% superwash merino. And this one is on her surrey. Snuggle Me Surrey, 328 yards. It's just so pretty. So these two are going to be the Vaka cardigan for Chloe. And then Claire really decided to go for the pop of color, which I'm really excited to cast on. She chose this one, which is Pop Rocks Surrey from Camp Fiber Yarns. And to pair it, she's my rainbow girl. She chose a Homespun House You Showed Me color in her Gold Stellina base. Claire loves all of the colors. I call her my rainbow because she loves so many colors. Like, she'll choose a rainbow, or if she just loves all of them. When I bring her in my stash and she looks through the self-striping, she picks the ones that looks the most like rainbows. Like, it's really, really sweet. So she chose this one, and I think that this is going to be an incredible match and combination. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun having that bright color. So these are going to be the two that are going to be cast on for the Vaka cardigan by Anna Johanna. And that one is going to be coming out later this year in the child version. So I'm going to be testing these size 4 to 6. That's going to be a lot of fun. I really enjoyed test knitting it for her the first time, so I'm really excited to be test knitting it for her the second time for the children version. And then we're gonna have to take some photos of me and the girls both all wearing our matching cardigans, because why not? It's gonna be adorable. Since the last podcast, I did crank out a few more sock tubes, and I'm gonna be going over these a little bit more in the box of socks video that I'm going to be doing later this week. Trying to get everything for you guys. I'm going to have that one. This, oh, I cannot wait to knit the Nicole Mendez. That one's going to be hopping on my needles very soon. We just have so many things we need to get done. So many. So much knitting, not enough time. We need all the time in the world for knitting because it's just amazing. Okay, I think that's enough. I had last time cranked out this one of Rosehill. This is going to be my next one on my needles. I actually already picked up the stitches. And this sock set is the Evergreen sock set that we actually have in the Twin Stitches Designs shop. And it's a 50 gram and it comes with a fun 20 gram mini. So this is going to be the next one on my needles. And the one after that is Nicole Mendez in Queen Charlotte. It's going to be a pair of socks for me. And I actually pulled out some fun mini skeins that I thought went really well with this. So I have this one, which is Smash Knit Yarns in Pink Lemonade. I also have Smash Knits in her one-of-a-kind yellow, which I thought went really pretty with these. It kind of brought out that yellow. And then I also have this one, no name, just a random mini. And I thought it kind of brought out that purple. If you guys have one that, I really like this pink. I'm thinking the pink and yellow, but I like the purple too. If you guys have a preference, let me know. I'll be picking 2 of these. Oh, really like those. So that one's gonna also be another pair of socks. I'm hoping to finish by the next podcast, these 2 pairs. And after that, I got my husband actually to crank out a few socks. We were all sitting at the table and I was working and I was like, you know what? Do you want to crank out some socks for me? And he said, absolutely. So I got my husband to work. This first one is going to be so gorgeous. This is called 80s Christmas Tree from Discreet Unicorn. I have this colorway in the shop, both on fingering and DK sock sets. And it comes with this fun orange mini. And this is how it knits up. It's so gorgeous. I love the colors. I love how it's so evenly distributed. And really, really pretty. So this is going to be a pair of socks for me. And then I'm going to be using the orange as heels, toes, and cuffs with some of the leftover. We also caked up the Yarnaceous Plesiosaurus. So this is going to be for my husband. This right here. And then I also caked up, or my husband worked up, we sadly no longer have any of this one, but this was Sweet Skein of Mine in, it's the one Paris. I'm trying to remember. We are sadly sold out of this one, but that's how this one knit up. And I'm thinking of using like a super fun pink. I may even use some of that yellow. That's really, really pretty with it. Happy Hour in Paris from Sweet Skein of Mine. There we go. I still have, I think, only 2 skeins left of Chasing Firefly, which is another colorway that I'm going to be using up. So in case you are wanting any of those, go and snag it, because this one, Happy Hour in Paris, really went, really sold out fast. So those are all the socks that I do want to get done by the next podcast. I'm going to go more in detail of them as I finish them, but also during the box of socks update. I'm hoping to do that approximately once a month, share with you all the progress I've made, where my count is, and if I'm on track or not to finish these incredible box of socks. I'm really excited. Jumping over to shop news. Now, for the month of August, I have a ton of things coming to the shop, but one of the most important ones is we have the Coffee Shop Sock Club kit. This is a first ever club kit that we are going to be having in the shop, and it is for my Coffee House Sock Club. This is a club that I've done every single year. It's now the 4th year in a row, which is 3 mystery patterns that come out September, October, and November, all inspired by coffee. But this year, because it's the 4th year, I wanted to level things up and actually offer some kits in the Twin Stitches Designs shop. They aren't available for purchase right now, but they will be on August 7th. So sign up for the newsletter to get notified what time and everything of those details. So the kits, we are going to have 2 different options. You will be able to purchase the all-in kit, so the exclusive kit. We will only have 30 of these kits. They will include 3 full skeins of sock sets. They will include 3 hand balms, as well as a project bag that will go for $195 Canadian. We will also have the 3 sock sets by themselves, no hand bombs or anything, and I want to say that those are going to retail around $140, but all the details are going to be in the email. They will not be a mystery for the yarn and the kit. The patterns are going to be a mystery, and you can purchase the pattern in Ravelry separately on August 7th, and you'll be able to purchase the kits of the yarn, bag, hand bombs in the shop. So let me share with you guys the yarn and things that we have for this shop up. So first up, we have a bag from Longview Creations, which is this coffee inspired sock size bag. Really, really love it. Nice cream interior. Really fun. So this bag will only be available in the kit. So you will get 1 sock size project bag. You will get 3 Tough Woolens hand bombs. So these are like lotion for your hands that smell divine. Just so amazing. So it's a little tiny hand balm, and you can roll it up, put it on your hands, and it's just really nice when you're knitting. Your hands sometimes get a little dry, and they're the perfect size to put in your knitting bags. So for this update, we will have chai spice, vanilla almond, and you will also have in the kit espresso vanilla. The chai spice, we will actually have 20 extra hand bombs in the shop update by themselves. So if you are only wanting the sock sets and want to include a hand bomb in there, you can. We will also be having the 3 sock sets. So all 3 of these have been dyed by Victoria Avita Lifestyle from her coffee collections. So this first one is Affogato with cold brew as the mini. They are on her 75-25 blend, and they all come with 100 grams main skein with a 20 gram mini. So Affogato. The next one is called Cinnamon Chai Latte. Now I do know that they look somewhat similar, but they are very different. The browns are different in person, and the main skeins are completely different. So this one's called Cinnamon Chai Latte. I love the yellow, the hues. Oh, it's so, so pretty. And the last one is called Eggnog. Eggnog Latte. Really, really pretty. So that's going to be in the ultimate kit. You will get the 3 sock sets, the 3 hand bombs, and the project bag. So this kit will be retailing for $195 Canadian, and you will be able to purchase separately the sock sets and the chai spice hand bombs. The sock sets will not be able to purchase like individual sock sets. It will be the kit of the 3. So that is all going to be available in the Twin Stitches Designs shop August 7th. So mark your calendars, sign up for the newsletter, and you will get notified. I'm not 100% sure on the time that I put. I will put it in the down bar right here. Yeah, so let me bring you guys through what we have in the shop. So as you can see, here are the 3 sock sets. So we have a total of 150 sock sets. That's the Cinnamon Chai, Affogato, and Eggnog. I'm going to be working today on packaging those all up for you guys. Now, if you don't want to wait for that update, we do actually still have some of the coffee shop from her previous launch. So this is the skein of Coffee Shop. We still have a few of this one. We have a few of the mini skein sets. We have some Affogato by itself. I have some cappuccino. Iced latte. I think I only have one skein left of cold brew, which is so beautiful. I love, love, love cold brew. And if you grab cold brew goes with everything. So this is cold brew and coffee shop, cold brew and affogato. Goes with everything. So we only actually have one skein of cold brew left in the shop. We have tons of beautiful of the mini skein sets. We even have the speckled mini skein sets that are really pretty if you want to pair it up. So these are just all of the speckles from the collection. You can see it here. So, I keep saying so pretty. It's just because they really are. We still have tons of the Wool & Co. We have, I think I only have one left I have to package up. We only have one of the tiramisu sock sets left of Camp Fiber. I put up on sale on the shop some fun one-of-a-kind sock sets. So we still have a few of the Mama Jess left. So this, and they are discounted. So this sock set is this beautiful one of Mama Jess. We still have the other one, tons of mini skeins. We got a brand new thing of Order of Discreet Unicorn. So many pretty yarns. So that is all in the shop. If you guys want to go browse, and like I said, we still have some of the coffee shop, but all of these are only going to be in the update on August 7th. So that's everything I've been working on and is new in the shop and upcoming. I hope you guys really enjoyed the podcast. If you ever need any help or have any questions, definitely send me an email at twinstitchesdesigns3@gmail.com. I always have it down below. I am here to help you guys in your knitting journey, and I'm just so excited that you choose to spend a little bit of your time and day with me. So as always, everybody, happy knitting, and I'll catch you next time.